You may be wondering how to get your students to actually eat the fruit or vegetable being served. Hi everyone, Ninette here from Cornell Cooperative Extension and Creating Healthy Schools and Communities. And my best advice to this topic is to actually not pressure them to eat it at all. This may sound counterintuitive because we all know that most children are not eating anywhere near the recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables. So your instinct might be to tell them, just try a bite and be part of the 2-bite club. However, research shows that pressuring kids to eat isn't effective and it can even backfire, making them less likely to eat those foods in the long run. Now, there's a variety of reasons why kids may not want to eat a food. Perhaps they've had a very negative past experience with that food, which could be them getting sick after eating it, or being forced to eat that food when they really didn't like it or they weren't hungry. Or perhaps they have some sort of underlying sensory sensitivity to certain textures, smells, flavors. Maybe they're not feeling well that day, or just they're a little off. Or maybe it's just that this food is completely unfamiliar to them and therefore a little bit scary. It might just not be part of their family culture to eat that food. Now, take a moment to imagine a situation where someone is pressuring you to eat a food that's unfamiliar. Perhaps that's crickets or tofu or pickled pig's feet or some other food that's really common in other cultures, but maybe not to you. Doesn't feel good to imagine that, right? I know it might feel like a stretch to compare eating pickled pig's feet to a green bean, but children have much less experience around different types of food. So something as common as green bean might invoke extreme disgust or distrust, which brings up a great point. The Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program is a great opportunity to help teach table manners. And one phrase I really like to teach students is "don't yuck my yum," meaning don't say anything negative about the food. I have another video about this that you can play directly for students. So how do you get students to try new foods then? Well, you can consider using this program as a way for your students to become food explorers. Take the pressure off of eating, instead focus on objectively learning about the food. And one way to do this is by engaging all of the senses. Have them take note of the colors, shapes, smells, textures. Here you want to use objective and neutral language to describe the food. So instead of saying, "try this grape, it's really yummy and healthy," you might consider saying something like, "this is a grape. It's round, its skin is smooth, the inside is juicy and squishy. It tastes a little sweet, tart, and tangy. This one's green, but some grapes are red, purple, black, or yellow." And by using these neutral descriptive words, it helps prepare children for what the food will be like if they've never tried it before. And this isn't to say that using words like yummy or delicious or healthy are bad to say. It just might be more powerful to use neutral words to help build their vocabulary and also help shift their mindset from "this is disgusting" to "this fruit is really juicy, and in the past I've learned that I prefer drier fruits like apples or bananas." You can also talk about how the food is grown, the life cycle of the plant. It's a really great thing to do because you teach kids where food is from. Farms in the Hudson Valley and New York State grow much of the produce that's served in the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program, and it helps students feel more connected to our community. As always, please reach out with any questions you might have to nw293@cornell.edu. Thank you.